The 7th week of Stateline Slam featured at least 3 highlights worthy of our Stateline Slam Play of the Week, sponsored by Holcomb Bank. And for the first time, the plays happened in 2 different seasons, the end of the boys' regular season and the middle of the girls' postseason. This week's winner is Winnebago's Izzy Nelson. She weaves her way through the fenders for the basket, count it, and the foul. The highlight was one of many propelling Winnebago to a regional title on their home court, where they defeated fellow BNC rival Stone Valley. This was the Lady Indians' 24th regional title and first since 2021-22 when they qualified for state. We received almost 315 votes this week. Nelson ran away with 90% of them, and as 279 people specifically selected her highlight as the best play of the week.